Hi everyone, my name is Kenneth. I'm coming from Yeahmobi. Today I'm talking about the digital marketing in Asia market. I think this is not a new topic for everybody because I joined PGC for 3 years. Every year this topic is quite hot. And for this year I checked the list on the topics. I think over 1/4 topics are talking about Asian market. And this is good for me because I think there are more advertisers that join Asian market. I saw some of them, I just tested their campaigns and they saw some good results. But according to my experience, I think something important you missed before because everybody is talking about the pro-market buying and how the performance network in China, but some missed. And today I will just show you. So first, I will just quick introduction about our company and who I am. So Yeahmobi is kind of a data-driven mobile marketing agency, and we started our business in China in 2011. And in Asia, we have 3 offices in China, Japan, and Korea. In China, we have over 450 people. In Japan, it's not an office, but a company. We merged a company named Kenneth. It's a performance-based agency, and we have over 60 people there. So we have everything for the agency side from the Japan. As well as our Korea, we have an office there, and another company in Korea as well. So we do have strong resources in Asia, in China, Japan, and Korea. This year, we're gonna move to more on the agency side. So we have another sub-company named AdQ. This year, we'll lead more the agency business. And these are some awards we have. And for me, I started my career at NetEase Game in China as management trainee. My title was Senior Operation Manager. So I do know Chinese market very well because I handled a lot of titles in China. Then I started my career in digital marketing area. I worked in London for years. Then last year I moved to Berlin, joined Yeahmobi last July. So I joined Yeahmobi for about half a year and leading the agency business. So today I'm going to show you about the Asian market in China, Japan, and the resources you have to choose and which you ignored before. First of all, let's go to China. Everybody's talking about China. And it's not a new topic again because every year I've heard lots, oh, China is hot and it's huge. Yes, because the market is huge, a lot of users there, and it's growing fast and stably. So yeah, China is a big market. In China, which kind of media you should choose? You must have heard about BAT, the top 3 giants internet companies. They are Tencent, Alibaba, Baidu. So they are taking most of the applications in China, and their applications taking most of the times of the users. But compared to the market value, Baidu is not the 3rd one. I think my ex-employer like NetEase should be the 3rd one, and there are lots of other internet companies. But why the BAT is still called BAT? I mean, Baidu is still in the top 3 because they have the search. When I'm talking about search with my clients, all my clients will just give me a face. Oh, wow, search is more for branding side, right? Please show me what's the CPI and how's the cost or the CPA from the search side. If you cannot show me the data, I don't want to try search. However, I think they are wrong, and I will show you why. So search in China, first, Google is banned, everybody knows. Baidu is the #1 or only search in China. And their search product is quite same as Google, which an organic search. So paid search is SEM, and organic search is SEO. For SEM, I think everybody knows it. If you want to try SEM, yeah, sure, you can try. And I would just recommend you can divide your keywords into 3 parts: your brand parts, your product parts, and your feature parts. But if your product is quite new in China, I won't recommend you go for SEM. However, SEO is the thing you have to try, and which is super important for you. Let's see what's the example here. Probably you know Wangzhe Rongyao, which is the top 1 game from Tencent, top 1 game in China. The overseas version is Arena of Vienna, and Tencent is our client. So you can see the picture on the right. So the top 2 are from SEM. For SEM, you will have more formats and more ads and pictures under your link. And after the first 2, the 3rd one is SEO. So your official websites can be ranked #1 after the SEM. But this is quite common on Google as well. So I mean, everybody will do the same in the Western world, right? But does everybody know what's the 4th one? The 4th one is also SEO in Baidu, but we call it SEO, which is search contents optimization. The 4th one is Chinese Wikipedia. So it belongs to Baidu as well. let's see what Baidu has. A lot of things you should try, which are organic. So first, this is another example from it's PUBG from Tencent. I'm sure you know PUBG as well. This is Chinese version, 绝地求生. So first one is Baidu community. They have a strong community, like gamer community, celebrity community, and also PUBG community. You can post whatever articles you want to post and whatever topics you want to post. And you can communicate with your fans easily. You can see the number there. You can see the clicks and how many replies for the topic there. So Baidu Post is the best one for you to go for. Then Baidu Wikipiki again. So Wikipiki is very easy for you to create your introduction. How's your history? What kind of strategy or what kind of category is your product? And more introduction you want to describe in Baidu Wikipiki, no problem. What's more, there are Baidu News. So if you have any PR news, you can just write down on the Baidu News. They were just easy to find out. And they have Baidu Volume and Baidu Doc. What's moreover is Baidu Quest. This is quite common for the Chinese companies. For example, there's the question is, how can I pass a level 1 in PUBG? So you can write down such questions by yourself, then answer the questions. So when the user are asking for questions, how can I pass the level 1, or how can I improve my role, blah, 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 they can easily find the answers. And you know what? So when the user search for PUBG, the first page on Baidu are all of these contents. So all of these contents and articles can endorse your product. So imagine when the user saw your ads on WeChat or whatever, where else, they saw your products, they want to search, what is this product? They will see a lot of articles to endorse, then can improve your products they endorse. Again, why I recommend this? Because this is organic, means that's for free. If you have a Chinese operation manager at your office, it's easy to do it. And what you need one more is an engineer for the backend. You have to add your keywords and definition on the backend, so the search spider can easily find the contents out. That's quite easy. If you cannot do that, you can find an agency like us. That's quite cheap as well. But again, I think this is quite important because everybody is talking about the paid media or the programmatic buying in China, but they never try the search side. Second, social. I'm sure you know about Tencent. Tencent is the biggest social platform in China. They are taking over half market in China. And currently, the number 2 is ByteDance. Their ads, TikTok. The TikTok in China is Douyin, and they have Toutiao as well. They are growing super fast. And third one is Alibaba. Alibaba is the number 1 in e-commerce, but they merged a lot of companies like Chinese Twitter, Weibo, and Browser, and Youku, which is the video platform. And Baidu, they have their video platform as well. But today, we're going to focus on Tencent because this is the biggest social platform you should go to. Again, all the Western social platforms are banned in China. Tencent, here are their products. You can have a look. WeChat, everybody knows that this is the biggest and best product for WeChat right now, for Tencent right now. And QQ is their original product, which is their first product when they were startup companies years ago. So this product helped Tencent to become the giant today. And they have Qzone, they have Tencent News, they have their Android market, they have a lot of products on the social side as well as the utility side. But today we're going to focus on the WeChat because WeChat is everything for Chinese. Here are some data so you can take some pictures. But I can show you, I want to introduce some stories from mine, why WeChat is everything to Chinese. Last month, I was in London for another business and I twisted my foot. I fell down from a stair and the foot is 90-degree twisted. Oh, the pain was. And you know the reason why? Because as all the Chinese, when I walking down to the stairs, I'm playing my phone and replying my WeChat. Every Chinese you can see, they are just head down and playing that. So this is Chinese. Then you know what do I want to do? I want to warn my friends that, WeChat is not good. We have to get rid of it. We have to get back to the reality. So what did I do? Log into my WeChat. And then posted moments to tell my friends, you should not use WeChat. And then every friend will reply me about WeChat. You say, yeah, WeChat is not good. However, we're using WeChat. So this is a reality. In China, WeChat is everything. So if you want to go to China to use a social platform, WeChat is the best one, the number 1, you have to choose. We spend most of our time on WeChat. And here's some data for demographic. You can have a look. I won't go through the details, but you can take a picture. Again, WeChat is the best thing. But when we are talking about WeChat, most of my advertisers, my clients, are known WeChat about the advertisements, the native ads. So here's the flow, and here's some formats. Yeah, I'm sure most of you know about that because you thought it's like Facebook. But something you missed, something you ignored. Think, what are we talking about? We are talking about social platform. However, you are taking a tool, an advertisement platform. Thinking about your Facebook fan page. A lot of clients, I saw you have a lot of great, impressive, and funny ideas for interactive events on your Facebook fan pages. However, when you move to China for WeChat, you are only doing the programmatic buying to buy CPI traffic, to buy CPM and CPC. Where's your ideas? Where's your creative things? That's quite common, right? I think the only barrier is language barrier. Because when I saw your interactive events, I feel quite funny. I want to join it, but you never try it. So here I can give you some examples. WeChat is the best platform on the social interactive events. To be honest, I think their functions are way more better than Facebook. So it's easily for you to communicate with your users, especially to find out they seed users, and you can communicate with them to know their feedback and their opinions. So for example, this is my subscription accounts. This is my personal. So you can see I'm following a lot gaming-oriented official accounts. So they are called subscription accounts. You can create your subscription accounts by yourself. Then let's go to GameLook. It's one of the subscription accounts. You can see the articles are coming from GameLook. So you can write articles by yourself as well to communicate with the users. Then on the bottom, you can see there are some columns for you. You can create such columns. Here they create three. First is some common resources. Second is deep opinion. Third one is contact us. The first one you can see, when I click the common resources, there are 2014 best games, 2015 best games, and some reports and contact list. Moreover, how can you do some interactive events? On the left side, you can see the keyboards. When I go to the keyboards, I can write down anything I want to write down. Then, for example, for booking will let me know, okay, if you reply incentive, you will see surprise. Then I just write down incentive. They will just post me back, oh, now we have some events, you can give some discounts, and you can join us on the events. So the same for the gaming companies. If you have any good idea or if you want to do any interactive events, you can just show your news in your game and lead your users to your official accounts to ask them to join your events. Then you can have more opinions from them. Again, this is organic traffic. If you don't know how to open the subscription accounts, you can just talk with me later or come to our booth or just contact me via email. We have the English guides, and we have direct cooperation with Tencent. If you have any trouble, we can find Tencent for you. And that's for free, just open accounts for you. And what you more need a Chinese operation manager who can operate such contents. And I'm sure you have a lot of contents. You can just translate them into Chinese. That's everything. Don't think the culture barrier is that heavy. Last year, the IG team won the championship for the lead January. So we are playing the Western game all the time. We have no barriers for the Western game. The only barrier is only language. So you can just translate, then that's everything. So social and search are the two organic resources most of my clients missed. So just pay attention. If you want to go into China, that's easy for you to communicate with the users. Third one is KOL. Does anyone know what is KOL? It's influencer in China. We call it key opinion leader. And there are some platforms, good platforms for you to try on the KOL side. For example, WeChat we mentioned before, there are a lot of subscription accounts. Some subscription accounts, they have a lot of followers. So their followers are, for example, for GameLook, they have a lot of gamer followers. So you can find them to help you to write some articles or recommendation on your games. That's quite easy. And I have to mention about TikTok and other live video products. In China, the live video is quite hot recently because people are not only want to read some articles, but also we want to see some funny videos and some live show videos. So that's why TikTok is growing fast. And I can show you some ideas we had on the KOL side. Two sides are from my experience. So first, on live show, you can find 3 to 5 different areas influencers to play your game. They can do some battle or campaigns together and to communicate with each other and attract their fans. Second, we did successful. That's find some cute girls who are lack of any knowledge about game. She doesn't know how to play game, but she's cute, and she has a lot of male fans. Then she will ask for help. Oh, what's going on here? I don't know. The monster is coming, and I don't know how to deal with it. Then the male guys will, oh yeah, let's download, and I'll help you, and I will teach you how to play it. So that could be a successful story as well. But again, for KOL, there are lots verticals. There are a lot of ideas we can just discuss together if you want to go to. And there are some clients we helped them before. Next one is OTT and OEM. This resource you can also think about because thanks for your trade war between China and America. I'm sure everybody knows Huawei, right? About the 5G, about the technology war. Yeah, so Huawei is the kind of the biggest mobile device provider in China now. Not only Huawei, but Xiaomi, Oppo, Vivo. They are kind of top 6 providers globally, except Apple and Samsung. So Chinese mobile devices are growing fast, not only in China, but globally. So for OEM, it's original. So it's more for pre-install. So if you want to have some pre-install traffic, we can help you to find resource. And what is OTT? It's over the top. So each phone, they have their own applications. Such as Apple, they have App Store and iTunes. So for Huawei, they have Huawei Market, and Xiaomi has Xiaomi Market. In each applications, there are their ads on the top. So we can help you to find such ads too. Moreover, not only on phones. For example, for Xiaomi, they have smart home. So they have Xiaomi TV, they have Xiaomi Light, they have everything AI device at home. So the AI device, they have the advertisements as well. So if you want to try OTT, we can help you to reach the phones and the TV and some other devices as well. And the last is not the least, but I don't want to go for details because everybody is talking about the paid media. Everybody's talking about how, like before, everyone talking about how can we improve the campaign on Facebook, on Google, in China, how to do on Tencent, how to do on Baidu, how to do on NetEase and Toutiao. Yeah, everybody's talking about that. It's important to go to this part because, yeah, we are doing performance-based marketing business. So, of course, paid media is the most important thing. But if you want to know more details, we can discuss later. However, anyway, you can choose top media in China and DSP in China and some performance network in China, the same as the Western world. This is all about China. Again, I want to focus the search and social side. You have to just do more. And here's Japan. Again, we had a company in Japan, not an office. We merged a company named ClickTech in Japan, so we have over 60 people in Japan. And we are doing performance agency business with all of the gaming companies. In Japan, the same, we want to divide our traffic into these 5 resources. So paid, video, social and search, influencers. Here you can just take picture. These platforms are the best in Japan. And I want to talk more on influencer. Influencer in Japan is working, I think, the best performance around the world because Japan is kind of highly penetrated for gamers. So influencers not only on YouTube or videos, but also on TV. On TV, you will see a lot of influencer ads or TV ads as some FMCG ads in Japan. And last important, not the least, the pre-order. This is kind of unique in Japan. Pre-order platform is super important. So for pre-order platform, you can launch your release or your products 1 month before your product launched. And there are a lot of gamers in Japan. So the gamers will go to the pre-order platforms to know more news, to know more updated information. And they like to test your product. And they will give you feedback on the pre-order platforms. So these 5 are important for you to go to Japan. And here are some case studies of how we combine all the resources in not only Japan but China, but this time I will show you some case in Japan. So like Huangye Gaoxiao is, the English name is Lives Out, competitor of PUBG from NetEase. And one more client of us is Mikokulu Koki. It's kind of for girls game. So we are helping them on the full agency media plan, not only on the paid media, but also social, search, influencers. For example, like the girls game you can see, we created a lot of videos on the YouTube, and we find some influencers on Twitter. Moreover, Twitter is the best social platform in Japan, and the biggest market for Twitter. So Twitter in Japan is better than Facebook in Japan. So we find some influencers on Twitter, and we cooperate with ice cream brands. So once you posted some posts, you can earn some ice cream for girls. And for the Knives Out, we help them to find KOL in Japan as well. You can see the data. So Twitter is definitely the best platform in Japan. And we create some gamers video and some TV ads, as well as some offline ads in high school and in some building, as well as some underground ads. And because in Japan, I think these ways are working good. Again, because Japan is kind of the highly penetrated market for the gamers. So the gamers are used to see the ads, and they will be influenced by the ads. And in Japan, we help the Knives Out to go to the Japan ranking #2 because of all of these resources. But today, because time is limited, so I won't show you our creative things. But yeah, if you have time, we can talk about later. You can come to our booth, or we'll have a summer party in Berlin office. We will have a workshop. We will invite all of these clients to come to Berlin to let you know how they do all of these campaigns and what's the problem they faced before. So happy to just contact us. We will just let you know more details and more data from our case studies. But today I just want to let you know these are good resources you have to use and works very good. Help them to go to rank #2 in Japan. And last is Korea. Korea is the same. We will just divide our resources into these 4. So search, you have to choose again. So Naver is kind of the best search platform in Korea. And video ads and social ads. KakaoTalk is kind of local social ads, social platform in Korea, so you can use KakaoTalk as well, and you can find some paid media in Korea. So again, I think in Asia, these 3 top markets, China, Japan, Korea, I think the strategy is the same. So you have to focus on the paid media, of course, for performance. 80% of your budget will go to the paid media, but you cannot ignore the search part, the social parts, which are organic traffic for you, and as well as some KOL, which is influencer traffic, and some device traffic, and some offline traffic can help you as well. So if you have any question, or if you do want to go to Asian market, just feel free to talk with me, and you can email me, or Skype me, WeChat me, and we have a booth on the 2nd floor, and I'm based in Berlin, travel to London frequently, so yeah, feel free to just talk with me. And we will have a summer party in Berlin. So yeah, happy to invite all of you to join us. Thank you.